Today, I'm going to show you 5 top Illustrator tools for typography. And at the very end of the video, I have a demo and a review of some cool media software by Movavi, who are sponsoring today's video. What is up people, welcome back to Satori Graphics, the home of graphic design content right here on YouTube. Today we're going to be looking at the top 5 Illustrator tools for typography. These top Illustrator tools are not meant for designing typography from scratch. Rather, they help you with editing and enhancing already existing typography. And then at the very end of the video, I have a demo and a review of some cool media software by Movavi, to which you guys have 30% off on the download via the link in the description. Movavi have been kind enough to sponsor today's video, and I myself am pretty impressed with their media conversion software, which we're going to take a good look at the end of the video. The Appearance panel is one of the top Illustrator tools for typography because it allows you to add as many strokes as you want to your typography, resulting in some really cool designs. If you go ahead and open up the Appearance panel here, and with your typography selected, add a new fill and then add a new stroke, making sure the stroke layer is below the fill layer. I'm going to make a white fill and a black stroke, and you will see how this stroke sits nicely behind the fill, which you only get with the Appearance panel. If you have anomalies like this occur, simply open up the stroke window and change the style of the stroke like I'm going to do here. Like I said, this tool is great for typography. You can add multiple different strokes and typography styles in a way only the Appearance panel can do. The Pathfinder tool is great for cutting areas of typography out, and the eraser tool is very annoying and it's not very accurate to use, and so using the Pathfinder tool is the best option in my opinion. On my custom hand lettering typography here, I want to cut out a part of the type for style purposes. Use the pen tool to draw a line over the area that you wish to cut out of your typography, and then hold down Shift and select both the letter as well as the shape. Open the Pathfinder tool and then use the -1 option. You can then edit the path of your typography in Illustrator with the Direct Selection tool. As you can see here, it can be used to really enhance your typography, and this is why it's one of the top Illustrator tools for typography. It can also be used to cut out areas of a lettering logo design, for example. As you briefly saw in the last section of this tutorial, I mentioned the Direct Selection tool. This tool is one of the top tools in Illustrator for typography, if not then the most important tool besides the type tool itself. With the Direct Selection tool, you can manipulate the anchor points of your typography, literally changing the style and the look of your lettering. If you also create outlines of your typography in Illustrator and then simplify it, you will be able to really go in and change the typography with the Bezier curves and anchor points. The gradient tool is a great tool when used with typography in Adobe Illustrator. When you're happy with your typography, open up the Pathfinder window and then unite all of the typography together. Once you do that, you can add a gradient fill. You can then go ahead and set up a gradient. Click on the slider bar to add a new color if you wish. I'm going to add 4 colors in total, trying to add colors that flow and match well together from left to right. When you finish your gradient, you will notice that it's not evenly spread across the entire typography design. To change this, take the gradient tool and draw a line across your entire typography lettering in Illustrator. And you see that looks pretty cool. We can change the gradient to a radial gradient and then use the gradient tool from the center outwards. If you want, you can then invert it along the slider bar to make the darkest color on the outside. The gradient tool is one of the top Illustrator tools for typography for sure. I mean, look at this cool typography design right here. The last top tool for typography in Illustrator is the warp tool. You can find them up in the effects panel in Illustrator, and there are so many to choose from. Experiment and browse through them and the different effects that you can make. I have found that the warp tool is great for such things as heavy sans serif logo designs, like you can see on screen now. So those are the 5 Illustrator tools for typography brought to you by Satori Graphics. But now I have a quick demo and review of the Movavi media software. You can find the download of the Movavi software via the link in the description. I must say I've never used a conversion software that has this many features and such a simple interface. It's available on both Mac and Windows, and there are many aspects to this software. When I downloaded it, the first thing I realised is that it auto-detects devices such as my Samsung phone plugged into my Mac. And as you can see, you can convert images, video and also audio. You simply drag and drop files into the software like so, and for video editing you can even add and sync subtitles to your media. You can use Movavi as a simple video editor before you even convert the files. As you can see, there are tools that allow you to cut and edit your video files in a very easy to use interface. So let's convert this video file here to AVI format. You'll see how it converts the media very quickly indeed, and with many file formats as options for you to convert to. Remember, you guys have a 30% discount on the download over on Movavi, so check that out via the link in the description. Let me know what you thought of today's 5 top Illustrator tools for typography. Subscribe if you're new to my channel, and remember to like and share my content if you really do enjoy it. Until next time, design your future today. Peace.